Oh, sugar. Nope. Ah, now I gotta remember what the fuck I did on this island to make money. I think this was actually a tourist island when I originally played on it. Yeah, I'm almost certain that this was a tourist island, which means it doesn't have a lot of anything else, which kind of sucks. Who knows? Maybe they changed the resource count out a little. Do we have any... For a second there, the entire island was made of gold. We have any... We do have some gold over there. We do get some iron. It's not that much, though. Like, this is a really small amount of stuff. Yeah, this is a tourist island. Which kind of sucks. We tourist in the tourist industry last time. But I guess we don't really have a choice. We don't got a lot of national resources, so we're gonna have to go with tourism. I think tourism will work fairly well. I'll put a tourist little dock thing like right here, and then like the ships can come in, and yeah, we can just do it like that. No, this wasn't a tourism was our industry here, but this was the one that we did all of the world records on, wasn't it? I'm pretty certain that this is that island. Yeah, this is definitely a touristy island. Okay, so we're going to be focusing heavily on the tourist industry here then. For better or worse, it's really our only option. I might set up an extra industrial zone up there by where that gold is, by the fort up here. I might set up a little extra industrial zone, maybe another harbor over here, just so I can make some money from jewelry and stuff, but I think our main focus is going to have to be on tourism. We don't really have that much of a choice. I'm going to set both of these to high priority, because both of them are equally high priority, because we need to start making money, and, fuck, I need to actually get attractions and stuff up. I hate that you can't build attractions until you have a hotel, which is kind of annoying, because I kind of want to set up the attractions first, but oh well, I guess we don't have a fucking choice. I want to set up a pub across the street just so that the tourists can come to the pub and just get a drink. Actually, fuck it. I'm going to save money because we're really low. I'm going to be saving some money so that we can afford the actual attractions. You guys need to go to work. I ain't sitting around for your shit anymore. You really need to work this time. We waited hours last time for you. Not today. If you don't get down here and you don't start working immediately, there's gonna be some serious fucking repercussions for you construction workers. And I think you guys have been on Tropico long enough to know what those repercussions are. And no, believe it or not, it's not bribing them. I mean, that might come across as the case given how many times I've had to bribe protesters, but actually it's execution and summary death. It's just not often used because Macho Man really wants money. He doesn't really care about anything else but money. Okay, construction workers, nice job. So that hotel is now finished. We don't need high school workers for this, I don't think. Nope, uneducated. Okay, good. Which means we can actually set up our better attractions, and I'm probably going to set up an immediate hot cocktail bar just immediately because that's what we do. Cocktail bars are the thing. We'll have it right behind the hotel.
I'm sure by now you have found out that the builders on Isla Desconocida cannot construct certain things like factories, hospitals, and the like.
What? Okay, so we don't even have the option to build industries. Industries, we can't build them because we're not actually... Fuck, that sucks. We're not actually a country, so we can't even build industry. We don't even have a choice. We have to go tourism. That's our only option on this mission. Well, I mean, at least it's an option that we can actually work with. If, assuming we get any workers, I might have to actually hire uneducated people. Because we don't have enough people on the island. I'm going to have to hire them. It's only $100. That's not too bad. And I'll hire one for the hotel as well. We'll have to bring in some foreign immigrants so that they can populate the island and spread their, I don't know, their young throughout all of our populations so that we can create a new order of Tropican civilians on this once glorious island that is apparently not in any way related to that other island at all. Spoiler, it is. See, what actually happened is we built that nuclear thing over here last time, I think, and the U.S. invaded. They came in, they just tore everything down. That's exactly what happened. I'm calling it right now. That is what happened. It's the only explanation, unless there is a clone island, like, actually, never mind. Never mind. It is possible that there are clone islands out there.
Did you know that
Are you fucking kidding me?
400-year-old tradition that no ship will dock at Isla Desconocida? Even the prisoners brought here from Europe were thrown overboard to swim to the shores.
History lessons aside, the ship captains won't dock at Isla Demona unless we present him with a hefty personal compensation in the amount of $1,000 per... Fuck you! Oh, fucking hell. That sucks. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. This is gonna be a pain in the fucking royal ass. But yeah, this might actually be a clone island. I completely forgot that 90% of the population of Tropico are just genetically engineered variants of each other. So, who's to say the same cannot be said for island? It's very possible that Macho Man Gordon has actually built this island as a replica of the other island, just to symbolically symbol to the world, fuck you, UN, I'm coming back. It is possible. It is very possible. We need to get more attractions, and we need to get them very fast. We need to get a cocktail bar. Let's get a tour office, because that's very cheap, it's inexpensive, and we can just put it, like, right here. So when they get off the boat, immediately, they can just go get a tour of the island. And our tour would probably just go, alright, everyone, drive down the road here. As you can see, that is our island. And then you go back, and it's over. All the European citizens, they start cheering. It's the best thing they've ever seen. Where else are we going? We're going to need to build up... beachside is pretty inexpensive, so I think that's actually a pretty good thing to build up. And I'll build it right next to the ship so they can see it as they come off the shore. Build it, like, right there. Perfect. Set that to a high priority construction, because we need that to be a high priority construction. Also, hold on. Fuck you. Out of there. Out. Get the fuck out. No, we're not having that. We're not having that kind of shit. You fucking Tropican civilians are not allowed to live in this glorious area. The only place you're allowed to live is all the way over here in your crappy shanties. Only good shit can be down here. Not you fucking slaves. Seriously. Actually, you know what? Since this is gonna be a European island, I guess we can have the population closer to the tourists, so that when the tourists come in, they can look at the people and say, "Oh, these people have rights, they have freedoms," when actually they don't. Those little houses that we're gonna build down here, they're all like little fake things, like something like out of a movie scene. Like you know how in Hollywood movies they have those weird Western like street sets, except they're all just like board buildings. They're all just like a single piece of plywood or something. It's going to basically be that. It's going to be that across the entire road. People are going to be like, oh man, the people of this island, they live in such great luxury. When in reality, right up the road here, right here, this is where they fucking actually live. This is where they actually live with my giant fucking palace. Like just heralding into the air above them. Moving on from my failure of the English language, we're going to head over here and we're going to build another road. And am going to build some houses for my people. Probably along this road here, just along the side on this side. Just because, as I said earlier, we need to keep up public appearances if we're going to get the Europeans on our side. Tourists are now arriving, which means they're going to start judging our island. This is kind of why I wish you could just build the attractions before you built the hotel, because that's going to fuck with my tourism rating. Which is just generally unacceptable, because I'm going to need a high tourism rating for this mission. That is an absolute requirement. This mission is literally impossible without a high tourism rating. We're going to need it. And after you get off the tour, you're immediately driven to the souvenir shop right there, where you're going to be sold t-shirts that are made by the little tiny hands of Tropican children. Speaking of Tropican children, we could actually set up a grade. Fuck no, it's 4,000. That ain't happening right now. That ain't fucking happening right now. I don't have the money for that. As much as that sucks, I don't have the money to educate our Tropican children wage slaves. Not that they need much education anyway. I mean, all our public schools are here for children are basically just giant factories, but that's beyond the point. That's another example of our little fake building plot. People are going to walk by, tourists are going to walk by, they're going to see this beautiful, just nice and beautiful elementary school. It's going to be like, oh, they treat the children of this island so much better than all those other Tropican retreats. And secretly, when you go into that school, it ain't a fucking school. It's a giant fucking factory. It's a giant factory that's assembling just hundreds of t-shirts, all the mugs that you're going to be buying over here, everything. It's just going to be coming from that school. It's the perfect ruse. Also, you little fucker, I told you, no fucking staying over here by the tourist zone. This is where the important people go. All of you Tropican bastards are going to go back over here where you're going to be lorded over from my high tower. I mean, at least, and another bonus of that is that I have guards that work for me, so they can patrol this area and keep crime down. Well, I say they can keep crime down. I mostly mean they can keep crime down in and around this particular area. Anything outside is fair game.
My dear Presidente, do you know that your advisor, penultimate...
Listen, I get it, okay? I get it. But honestly, we don't need a high school right now. A high school is also very expensive. It's like $8,000. That's not happening. We need to really upgrade our tourism sector. Don't worry, you'll be getting a high school eventually. You will. I promise. But until I can set up my economy, it just ain't happening. I don't think we need another eco bar. I think we have, we need a balloon ride. We'll set a balloon ride up. Actually, we need another hotel so that we can make more money. That's basically the ultimate requirement. Because one hotel isn't enough. That brings in maybe enough money to keep us off the ground for a little bit, but we're going to need way more tourists here than that. Which also means we're going to need way more attractions to supplement them, but I think I can afford that. Also, we're getting a lot of foreign aid from the United States, which is very surprising given that we're selling our souls to Europe and that we basically are being framed for assassinating their president. It's very surprising. They probably don't know I'm here. It's probably just like on that other Mafia island. They have no idea that El Prez is here. They're probably still searching for me on fucking, what is it, St. Clara? Was that the first island? Yeah, they're probably on St. Clara right now trying to find me. And no. You think fucking Macho Man Gordon's stupid enough to stay in St. Clara? It was like the shittiest island we built, too. If anything, they should be searching that fucking, what is that island called? I don't remember its name. The fucking island where the Cold War happened, because that thing was actually built up fairly well. We had a fairly strong military presence. We had nice apartments. That's the island they should be searching. Hell, we even built a U.S. military base on the island. So, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that's another place they're searching, actually. Since there's already a U.S. presence there, they should be searching that place up and down. Then again, that would probably be the best place to hide. No one would ever expect El Presidente to just hide out by the U.S. military base. But no. Instead, Macho Man has decided, probably the wise choice, of coming to this exact replica clone island that no one seems to notice on the world maps.